Break the board sports. It's your boy RJ Cash Cole. Click that like, hit subscribe. Here we go, part two on a Tuesday. Let's hop into the back end of the slate again. Become a member here on YouTube. Get your plays. Entry level capper, one play a day. Make money, two or more plays per day. Let's hop right in. Houston Astros at the Washington Nationals. Now, this is a game I already bet myself. Like it. You got the Astros at the Nats. Nats laying $1.16 plus 102 to come back on the Astros. 66% of the bets equaling 75% of the handles on the Nationals, 34% ticket count equaling 25% of the handle going to the way of the Houston Astros. Now, as far as the total sets, that's at 9. Right now, 65% of bets equaling 65% of the handle going to the over 9, 35% ticket count here on the under. Now, when you look into this pitching matchup, Amai for the Astros, 5-4 with a 6.14 ERA. He's going to get the ball. Southpaw Andrew Alvarez. He's been really solid for the Natties, 2-1 with a 3.05 ERA. Now, yesterday, the Nationals Astros game was crazy. If you had watched our show yesterday, I said over or nothing. Both team total overs. Well, it delivered. Nats won a thriller, 12-11 over the Houston Astros in that one. Now, his last start, he only lasted 1 1/3 innings against the Twins, gave up 5 runs. Alvarez, 4 innings is about what he goes, 1 to 2 runs. You got to wonder, both of these bullpens probably taxed after last night. The Astros and Nationals head-to-head. Nationals have now beaten them 4 out of the last 6. The Astros are 5-2 their last 7 on the road, but 2-4 their last 6 trips to the nation's capital. The Nationals, it's been well documented. They just hit the ball, especially at home. They've played to the over 4 their last 5. 10 of their last 14 games at home have went over the total as well. Nationals 6-3 over their last 9, and the Nats have also played really well against the American League. They are 5-1 their last 6 games versus American League opponents here. When I looked at this game, breaking it down, I had to take the Nationals. I thought the price was too good. You're getting them under $1.20, which to me is a little crazy. I feel like, again, you're just getting good value with that. I also would look at the Nationals over 4.5 runs. It's minus 104. I think that's something that could get home. So first, Nationals over 4.5, but I bet the Nationals minus $1.16 with Alvarez and company to get home in this one. Next game on the board here to go over. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Phillies at the Cincinnati Reds. Now, the Phillies laying $1.75 on the road, plus 145 to come back on the Reds. 83% of both ticket count and handle is on the Phillies, 17% of both ticket count and handle on the Cincinnati Reds. 9 is where the total sets. Now, 55% of bets only equaling 13% of the money on the under 9. 45% of ticket count equaling 87% of the handle going to the over 9 in this one. So sharp action to that over. When you look at this, the pitching matchup, Zach Wheeler 8-1 with a 2.36. Now, there has been some rumblings he may not make the start. So obviously, if Wheeler isn't pitching, you can't lay $1.75. I wouldn't lay $1.75 on the road either way. Andrew Abbott, southpaw for the Reds, 5-4 with a 3.79 ERA. I'm a little enticed by the Reds here. Now, Wheeler in his last start back on July 1st against the Pirates, 4 2/3, 4 innings, 4 runs allowed, struck out 10. Abbott against the Brewers same day had a good outing. 5 innings, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts in that one. The Reds have actually beaten the Phillies 4 of the last 5. Phillies have been on a nice little run here on the road, 6-3 their last 9. The Reds, they've been struggling, 2-6 their last 8. They've played to the under 5 of their last 7. More importantly, the Reds haven't been good at home, just 1-6 their last 7 games overall. Look, I didn't get to the window on this one. I got to be honest. If I did, though, I would have pulled the trigger and taken the Reds at the plus price. I think if you get Lodolo over $1.40, man, you almost got to look to take it regardless who's on the other side. Phillies obviously had that embarrassment against the Royals on Monday where they got blitzed. I'm not sure you'll get the bounce back here in this one. Next game on the board, the battle of the Sox. Red Sox or White Sox? Red Sox laying at $1.25 plus 105 to come back on the White Sox. 73% ticket count, equaling 82% of the handle is on the Red Sox. 27% of ticket count, equaling only 18% of the handle on the White Sox. Now, 8.5 is the total. 78% of both tickets and handle going over the total here. 2 southpaws are going to battle it out. For the Red Sox, Young Peyton Tollies look solid, 4-6 with a 3.63. Noah Schultz, 2-5 with a 5.86. He's had moments, but they haven't always translated as of late. Now, Tolly, he struggled against the Nationals, but again, Nationals have been hitting the ball all over the place. That was Tolly's last start. He lasted 3 innings, struck out or gave up 6. Before that, though, he pitched against the Yankees, went 7 scoreless innings. Now, Schultz, he's going to pitch 4, maybe get you to 5 innings, but over his last 3 starts, he's given up a total of 12 runs. So really hard to back him in that spot. Red Sox been playing good baseball. They're 4-1 their last 5 on the road and 8-2 their last 10 overall, so playing much better. Now, head-to-head, Red Sox have actually beaten the White Sox for the last 5, but when these two teams play in Chicago, the White Sox have the 6-3 edge. They also have been red hot at home. The White Sox 13-3 their last 16 games at home. Even though I like Tolly and what he's done, even though the Red Sox are on a heater, I stayed away. But I would look to the White Sox here. You're getting a team 13-3 at home at plus money. Again, I didn't end up betting it, but that would be my lean, would be the Chicago White Sox plus the money. Guardians at the Twinkies. Twinkies laying $1.15, minus 105 the comeback on the Guardians. 53% of the tickets equaling 57% of the handle is laying it with the Twins. 47% of ticket count, 43% of the handle on the Guardians. 8.5 sure total, 57% of the ticket count, 83% of the handle going to the over. Now, your pitching matchups are really good one today. Joey Cantilillo, southpaw, 7-3 with a 3.96. Taj Bradley, 7-3 with a 3.86. Two really good pitchers. Cantilillo, over his last 3 starts, has only given up 4 runs. Last time out for Taj Bradley against the Rockies, 5 innings, only allowed 1 run, and he struck out 11. Now, Cantilillo faced the Twins twice last year. Gave up 1 run in September, gave up 4 runs in August. Bradley, he hasn't faced the Guardians since 2024, gave up 2 runs over a total of 2 starts there. The Guardians have beaten the Twins 10 of the last 14. Say that again. Guardians have beaten the Twins 10 of the last 14, but the Guardians just 3-7 their last 10 on the road. Twins playing a little bit better baseball, 5-2 their last 7. They're just 1-6 though. Their last 7 at home against the Guardians. When I was looking again, both of these teams playing really good baseball. 2 really good pitchers right now. So I couldn't find an edge. The edge I did find, I like the Nerfy minus $1.30, a little higher than I want to play. But Bradley and Cantilillo, the way they're pitching, I like the under to get home in this game between these two teams. Next game on the board to get into, let's talk about the Arizona Diamondbacks at the San Diego Padres. Now, the Padres, kind of a mixed bag. German Marquez seems to be the guy they're going to go with. Zach Gallen going to get the ball for the D-backs. D-backs had the win yesterday. Padres laying at $1.22, plus 101 to come back on the D-backs. 54% of bets, 57% of the handle is grabbing the plus money with Arizona. Right now, the total sits at 9. 75% of both ticket count and handle going over the total in this one. Again, Zach Gallen, not the guy we've been used to. 3-8 with a 6.65 ERA. He's going to get the ball here for the D-backs. German Marquez, 3-2 with a 5.72, or 5.79. So neither guy's really a bargain. In the last 2 starts, you got to go back to May 1st for Marquez's last start. He pitched 5 innings and gave up 7 runs. Gallen, over his last 3 starts, has given up 20 runs. So really hard to get behind him. Padres have beaten the D-backs 6 of the last 8. D-backs just 1-4 their last 5 on the road at San Diego. Problem is you can't take San Diego. I bet him myself, did not give him out, but put a little play on him yesterday because I thought, Walker Buehler in a bounce back did not work out. Padres 1-9 their last 10. They're unbettable. If I was looking to this game, again, the total setting at 8.5 for this one. I think the easier thing to look at, problem is, again, you can't get runs out of the Padres right now. That's an issue when you're looking to do any kind of team totals and whatnot. But I will say this, the D-backs over 4.5 runs plus $1.10. I would look that way. Arizona team total over 4.5 would be the play I looked at plus money. RJ Cash Cole, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, information, help you with your handicap. Whether you fade or follow, hope you win your bets. God bless and happy handicapping.